Hi friends, you are very happy. How about your Onam celebration? You purchase your clothes, new clothes. Be very careful when you go to this textiles. So you put on mask, you use this sanitize frequently, most often. Okay. Now let's move on to our topic. Can you remember the things we learned in the previous class? Yes. What are the things we learned? Yes, word classes. And how many word classes we discussed in the last class? Yes. First one, noun. Yes, noun. Then, second one, adjective. Then, pronoun. Noun, naming word. Adjective, a descriptive term to a noun. Pronoun, a word which is used instead of a noun. Now, then can you tell me which the next word class is? Yeah. What's that? Verb. Today, let's discuss something more about this verb. Okay, children, let's have a look at those sentences. I wrote a letter. Now, you already learned the naming words. So, pick out the naming words. Yes, a letter. Then, here, he read a novel. A novel. Then, bring me a pen. Pen, naming word. Then, what are the pronouns used here? Yes, I, he, then he, all these are pronouns. Then, these pronouns in the subject position. Then, what about this one in the object position? Now, naming word which is used instead of a noun, pronoun, all these things we discussed. No need of further discussion. Now, let's move on to a doing word here. Can you pick out that doing word in the first sentence? Yeah. Wrote is a doing word. Right. Then second one. It's a not read, it's a read because it's a past time. I wrote it yesterday. So he read a novel yesterday. The spelling the same, but it's pronounced as read. He read a novel yesterday. Read, it's a doing word, an activity. Then, bring me a pen. Which is the doing word, activity word here? Yeah, bring. Then, last one, he walked fast. Doing word, activity word? Yes, walked. So, wrote, read, bring, walked. All these are action words or activity words, doing words. So, the doing words we call the word class verb. Then verb is a doing word. One aspect of this verb, it's a doing word. The next one. Now look at these sentences. I'm a teacher. You are students. He's a doctor. Anna is a good girl. Honey is sweet. Is there any doing word here? No. Then, I am a teacher. Who am I? A teacher. Who are you? You are students. What is he? He is a doctor. Anna is a good girl. Here, arm, are, is. Here, arm, are, is, all these are verbs. How can we call them verbs? Yes, it expresses a state, a position. Expresses a state or position. Listen, honey is sweet. It's a state. Then, I'm a teacher, a position. So these are not action words, but it expresses a state. In that sense, we can call them stative words. Stative words. Stative words. So these stative words are also called verbs because it expresses a state. Yes, the doing word, it's a verb. Then, it expresses a state or a condition rather than an activity. That means it's a stative verb or words. Doing words and stative words, that's what we call stative verbs. Stative, that means something it expresses a state or a condition. Here, and what's that state? A state of being identifies who or what a noun. Who or what a noun is, are, was, were, will be. I will explain it in detail. Here, the painting is fantastic. Here, which is the naming word? Painting. It's a naming word. Then, how is that painting? Is fantastic. It expresses that condition or state. In that sense, this is a stative verb or word. Here, this is a stative verb. It expresses a state rather than an activity. Then he walks. That walks is an activity. So in that sense, it's a verb. Here it expresses a state. This a verb is not only a doing word, it can also expresses a state. That's the painting is fantastic. That means what a noun is. That means, you got it? All of you clear? This the painting, this noun, what that noun is, fantastic. Here, in that sense, is a verb. Then is. Then second one, arm. I am a teacher. This arm, what a noun is here. Instead of this noun, I use that I. It's a pronoun. Then I am a teacher. What a noun or pronoun is. I with arm. I am a teacher. Then next one. They are friends. Here this are. It expresses a state, a stative verb. They are. What a noun is, are. Then next one. He was my friend. Is, are. They are present form. When we discuss this tense form, let's discuss all these things in detail. It can be learned later. For the time being, just understand this is, are. Then was, past form. Was. He was my friend. That what a noun was. Then they were friends. Singular, past form, plural, past form. They were friends. Then he will be a doctor next year. The future time. Here it refers to the future time. So will be. It also expresses a state in the future time. So these are stative words. Doing words and stative words. Verb it can express a state, it can express an action. All of you clear? Yes. Let's move on to the next one. Now see, infinitive form. What this infinitive form of verb? It's nothing but the basic form of the verb is called infinitive form. For example, run, walk, eat, sing, then read, ask, jump, all these are infinitive form. Basic form of the verb is called infinitive form. Okay, then look at these sentences. She sings loudly. He is very tall. They finished the project too quickly. Fortunately, I took an umbrella. Here, doing words, right? Pick out the doing words. First sentence, sings. How does she sing? Loudly. She sings loudly. And this, what about the function of this loudly here? How does she sing? Loudly. So this loudly describes or adds something to the verb or the word sings. Adding something to the verb. Adding something to the noun. What's it called? Yeah, adjective. Likewise, adding something to a verb or a descriptive term to a verb. It's called, can you tell me? Yeah, it's a adverb. It's called a adverb. See, from the word itself, we can coin the meaning. Adding something to a verb. Then, second one. He is, here it describes, it adds to the meaning of the verb. It modifies a verb. Then, what about the second sentence? He is very tall. Then, what about this tall? Yeah, it's an adjective. It's an adjective. Now, this tall, that adjective tall is again modified by a word very. So, it modifies an adjective. It modifies an adjective. Then, they finished the project too quickly. How did they finish the project? Quickly. Then, one more word is added here, too quickly. Then here, this quickly in itself is an adverb, right? And again add something, some additional information about this adverb is given here. Adding something to another adverb. So this too, it adds something or it describes another adjective, adverb. Not adjective, another adverb. So, quickly, adverb. Then, last one. Fortunately, I took an umbrella. It's raining. Oh my God, fortunately, I took an umbrella. Here, fortunately, I took an umbrella. That means, fortunately, it describes the whole sentence. This fortunately describes the whole sentence. So, in that sense also, it's an adverb. It can describe a whole sentence as well. Got it? Clear? Yes. Children, look at these sentences. K.S. Chitra sings wonderfully. So, my favorite singer, K.S. Chitra. K.S. Chitra sings wonderfully. How does K.S. Chitra sing? Wonderfully. Sudha Chandran dances very gracefully. You know what's special about this Sudha Chandran? You know the famous dancer? Yes, a one-legged dancer. Okay, graceful. She is so powerful in her dancing. That is very powerful. So, Sudha Chandran dances gracefully. Even if she is one-legged, she is dancing wonderfully or gracefully. Then Ronaldo, you all are familiar with this Ronaldo. How does he play? He plays football remarkably. Then he took the matter seriously. So I simply cracked a joke, but he took the matter. How did he take the matter seriously? So here, these words sings, wonderfully, gracefully, remarkably, seriously. They add something to the verb sings, then dances, plays, then took. So they are adverbs. And it gives answer to the question how. So for all these sentences, I ask the question how. Gives the answer wonderfully, gracefully, remarkably, seriously. So such adverbs, we call them, can you tell me? Yes, adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. Manner. Manner means the way. One, it can be a behavior, it can be some activity. That is adverb of manner. That means the answer, simply you remember, answer to the question how. If you yourself ask the question how a person does an activity, so answer gives adverb of manner. Then secondly, you come here, then see, I looked round, she searched the purse everywhere. I went to Delhi last year. Listen, come here, around, everywhere, to Delhi. Which question can be asked here? Which question can be asked here? Yes. Where? You come. Then I ask, where? Here. You come here. So here. Where? Here. Then I looked around. Where did I look? I looked around. I couldn't say anything. I looked around. Then she searched the purse everywhere, but she couldn't find it out. Then where did she search the purse? Everywhere. But to her bad luck, she did not find it. Okay, now she searched the purse everywhere. Then last one, I went to Delhi. I went to Delhi last year. Where did I go last year? To Delhi. So, answer to the question, where? Where? Answer to the question, where? That means a adverb of place. Adverb of place. Answer to the question, how? Adverb of manner. It's very easy. Where? Answer to the question, where? It gives adverb of place. Then what about the last one? Can you tell me? They returned yesterday. I'll call you later. Now I'm very busy. I'll call you later. We arrived early, not late. I have met him before. So it refers to, what do they refer to? These words, yesterday, later, before, early. Yeah, time. So answer to the question, when? It gives adverb of time. Adverb of time. So, tell me how many types of adverbs? Simply, how many types of adverbs? You are in the high school classes, for the time being, you just learn these 3 types of adverbs. What are they? Adverb of manner. First one, adverb of manner. Second one, adverb of place. Second one. Then third one, adverb of time. How can you find out which category it comes under? Yes. To the question, how? Answer to the question, how? Then, answer to the question, where? Then, answer to the question, when? When? Where? Okay, clear? All of you clear? Yes, good. The examination is very easy. How is the examination? Very easy. So this very. Easy is an adjective. This very intensify the easiness. That's why we use the word very. So, according to the modern grammar, we call this very. Listen, the second sentence. The tea is too hot. Hot is an adjective. This too is used to show the intensity of that hot tea. Right? So, the too is intensifying. Then, she is extremely beautiful. See, that beauty is, how is her beauty? Extremely beautiful. Beautiful in itself is an adjective. But to intensify her beauty, I use the word extremely. So, next one. I'm quite well. I'm quite well. Then, this quite. I'm quite well. These words, extremely, quite, too. This, according to modern grammar, they are called intensifiers. Okay, they are intensifiers. Another way we can say it, it's an adverb which describes another adjective. Right? An adverb can describe an adjective also. But according to modern grammar, we call them intensifiers. You just remember that term also. Okay. Then now, I hope all of you got everything clear. To check whether you understood it clearly, I'll give you some exercise. You just go through the exercise, go through the notes which I give you in PowerPoint presentation. Then, along with some activities, you just do all those activities to make it very clear. Okay, hope all of you got it. Okay, happy Onam. Thank you.